Hey guys, Librix here, and this is a very special video. That is because I'm comparing two sets. The one on the left is the 2024 Clone Troopers vs. Droids Battle Pack, and on the right is the 2014 Utapau Troopers Battle Pack, my first Clone Wars Clone Trooper Battle Pack of all time. I actually got the Utapau Troopers Battle Pack exactly 10 years ago on this date, Christmas Day of 2014. And this set holds a very special place in my heart because this is my first LEGO Star Wars battle pack of any kind. I played with this set for hours, and seeing a new version of this set in a way in 2024, it really made me feel nostalgic and made me think about, my childhood and just helped me relive some of the happy memories that I had with this set. And I really think you can see the evolution of LEGO over these 10 years, especially first off through the minifigures. That's because on the 2014 set, you only have 4 Utapau clone troopers, whereas in the 2024 set, you have not only 4 troopers, but 2 B1 battle droids and 3 new updated B2 super battle droids. Then, of course, looking at the printing, the 2024 figures have a little bit more printing compared to the 2014 figures. And then, of course, when you look at the helmets on the 2024 figures, they have helmet holes, which, of course, should have been added earlier on, but is still an incremental improvement in my opinion. I do know, of course, that the helmet holes have garnered a lot of controversy among collectors, but I do think that they do help with the playability of these figures. Now, when it comes to the actual builds of these two sets, they're very similar, obviously, because it's an Octopatar Combat Tri-Droid, which has only appeared twice in a playscale set, as far as I know. These two models, despite having some similarities, do have differences that are very significant. The 2024 Octopatar Combat Tri-Droid has flick-fire missiles that are very loosely connected, which allows them to be easily flicked outwards with a simple push. When you compare it to the 2014 model, it's very different because the 2014 model flick-fire missiles are very tightly held inside the set, which means you have to give it a very strong flick to be able to fire the missile. And I would distinctly remember my fingernails being kind of sore afterwards because of the amount of force needed to fire the flick-fire missile. Then, of course, we have differences with the stud shooters as well. The 2024 stud shooter has a very different design compared to the original from 2014. Now, I do believe that the 2014 version of the stud shooter is slightly better compared to the 2024 version, due to the fact that it just looks, in my opinion, more LEGO-like. It also had connections on both ends of the blaster, compared to the 2024 version, which only has one stud connection place, which is on the rear of the blaster itself. Despite that, of course, the 2024 version does fire farther, and it does look more streamlined and cool looking, but in my opinion, the 2014 version is just nostalgic and slightly better. And I remember when I first saw those new sets in 2014 with the advertisements about the new stud shooters and the new spring-loaded missile launchers plastered all over the boxes and the instructions, and that was like the start of an era, in my opinion. And yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot, yeah. And it really did elevate the play experience, in my opinion. But stud shooters aside, the 2024 set does have quite a bit more compared to the 2014 set. It has a speeder, little turret, and a stat, which is quite more in terms of value compared to the 2014 set. That, of course, comes along with a higher price point, $29.99 compared to 2014's $12.99, which, of course, is a lot, but in my opinion, is worth it, and I believe this is a worthy successor to the 2014 model. Overall, I see a lot of similarities between these two sets, and just seeing them together just brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. These two sets are 10 years apart, and really represent my era of LEGO Star Wars, where I started collecting heavily in 2014 until now, and it just makes me kind of happy. It just makes me, think a lot about, what my LEGO journey has been over these years. But yeah, that was a bit of a retrospective and nostalgia, walk down memory lane for me. I appreciate all of you following me on my journey and supporting me. It really means a lot, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Don't forget to like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel.